Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about the Ultra League Premier Cup this time, instead of Remix. Which, you know, a lot of people are probably like sick of the Remix Cup because it's just a bunch of XL Pokemon. Shit, tell them. It's the same. It's the same in the Premier Cup. It's all XL Pokemon again. So yeah, I was doing my damnedest to build some non-XL teams, and every single one of them sucked. There's gonna be maybe one video this week. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it into a video yet, where I used what I called the heavy hitters, which was like a really strong Ultra Premier team that I used multiple seasons ago, and that video got like 25,000 views or something insane like that. Tried it again, and no, it's not gonna work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work anymore. The meta has drastically changed. So either way, before you go on to up, hit frickety fruck penis. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you go on to enjoy today's video, I would appreciate it if you left a like down below. It really does help out the channel. And if you're new, subscribe as long as you enjoy the content. I would love to have you around. And also, I should be posting a new video on the gaming channel today of me doing more Nuzlocke challenge in Fire Red. And if you're interested, I should be streaming 3 times a week on that channel. First, what I'm going to be doing is going to be streaming playing Pokemon Ruby, doing the Nuzlocke challenge with the randomizer mod. I've done 2 streams like that already, so if you missed those, you can go back and find them. But you don't need to. You don't need to. But yeah, if you want to see more Nuzlocke stuff or plenty of other content besides the Nuzlocke stuff that you guys don't seem to like as much, but there's lots of that on the other channel as well. So if you want to go and check that out, I'll leave a link in the description to that channel. Would very much appreciate it. We do work really hard on those videos. So without any further ado, let's get on into it. Shickety bockety bickety bockety bickety bock. That's getting old. Let's do another one. Kablamo. I don't know. Just go to the intro. Do the intro. Put it in the montage. Nice sack, bro. Professionalism. I love you all. STRONK DUCK. And that's all we need on this screen. STRONK DUCK. Okie dokie, so let's take a look at STRONK DUCK's team. So we have STRONK DUCK in the lead with 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐿𝐵 and 𝐿𝐿𝐵. I don't know what accent that is. And then we have Drapion with 𝑝oisenstein. And then we have 𝐿𝐶𝐾𝐆 and 𝐸𝑞𝑒𝑡𝐼𝑙. And then we have Purple Shrimp in the back with Dragon Tail, Aqua Tail, and Outrage. Any questions? Yeah, you. I pronounced them all correctly. Look, I looked up the pronunciations beforehand, so I know what I'm doing. Professionalism. Okie dokie then. So, yeah, not much to say. Well, I got some stuff to say about this team. No, it is a double poison team. That's about all I got to say about this team. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so obviously poison is weak to ground, and then we got Dragalge in the back that is also weak to ice, and Sirfetch'd can deal with ground types as well as ice types. That was my thought process. I mean, STRONK DUCK. His name's STRONK DUCK, and he is not Sirfetch'd, whoever that is. STRONK DUCK. Galarian bird guy. That's his name. I don't know. Well, let's get into the first battle here. So these were done with my patrons. So shout out to my patrons. I really do appreciate you guys helping me out. All right, so we pick up a lead against the Machamp. It's a very neutral matchup here. And as you can see there, I was trying to go for the extra counter and my game just stuttered. We're getting a lot of that today. And also for the rest of the week, all the videos you guys are getting. And they sneak a counter in, even though I perfectly executed fast move denial. Doesn't really matter when the game is as broken as it is. But that's fine. Because Burichan... Oh, look at that. Okay, so Burichan caught the counter that was about to take out the Machamp on the dude, this other guy, this stinky boy. Yeah, so I do land the Brave Birthday, which is very nice, as you can tell. We're going to come into the Drapion now. Drapion is a halfway decent response here. We're going to resist everything. That's the main thought process here. Now, they will also resist Poison Sting and Crunch, but I have Aqua Tail, so, you know, that's the thing. So we're going to farm up to, like, at least a bajillion and a half energy here. I don't know how much that is, but so quite a few buckets at this point. It's lots, it's many buckets. And then we throw the Aqua to eel, and then the Machamp comes back in, and I'm like stacked on energy, and I'm like, why is she coming back in with the Machamp if it's almost dead? So I shield that, which is probably stupid, but no, I was not stupid. It was calculated because there's a Gengar in the back, and I'm gonna throw one of these crunches. Now switch into the Purple Shrimp, and then Purple Shrimp's gonna just miss out on fast moves here and there, which is game is broken. Hashtag Niantic, fix your frickin' game. Hashtag hear us Niantic, whatever. You guys use whatever frickin' hashtags you want to, but fix the game. I don't give a frick about spin stop distance. I mean, I do, don't get me wrong. It's just not the only issue with the game. I'm gonna stop complaining before I get flamed in the comments. All right, so I think she went for a Sludge Bomb there, so she must be running Sludge Bomb and Shadow Punch. So I'm just gonna go for the crunch here, and that's gonna be taking out the Gengaros in the back, or in the guy there. That's, yeah, it was in the back. It was in the back. So GG's, Buri-chan. All right, this next one was done up against Mystic JR 91. All right, so picking up a lead against an Ampharos. Not a great lead for me, because these Volt Switches are gonna do a lot. So what I'm gonna do is try to catch on the Drapion here. 3 Volt Switches to the first Thunder Punch, 2 to the second, 3 to the third, 2 to the fourth, 3 to the fifth, etc., until the end of eternity. All right, so he comes out with a Nidoqueen, and I am lagging to death, almost lagging to death there. We do get to 2 Aqua Tails at the same time as Nidoqueen gets to 1 Earth Power. Takes them 8 to get to an Earth Power. Takes me 4 to get to an Aqua Tail. Whatever the frick I said. All right, so I'm gonna go for. I did shield an Earth Power. That was huge because that would have taken me out because that's super effective. But we do get a shield here with one of these Aqua Tails, which is really good actually. I'm surprised that he shielded that, but that's fine. Because yeah, as you can say, he's Nidoqueen. I'm pretty sure Nidoqueen even like with the poison stings are double resisted, so it's kind of hard to do that much damage with poison sting. I am able to call a bait there, which is really nice. Now I can go for another Aqua Tail. This probably gets the shield unless he wants to lose switch. And now I will be able to get to another Aqua Tail here because I'm pretty sure Drapion wins the CMP tie over Nidoqueen. And it does KO. Okay, it does KO with the poison stings. All right, so he comes back in with the Ampharos here, and I'm going to give up switch to come in with my Dragalge. Purple Shrimp, I mean. Purple Shrimp. And this is obviously a good matchup because we're going to resist everything except for the potential Dragon Pulse, which is why I shield this, because Dragon Pulse would do super effective damage, but it is just a Thunder Punch bait, so very nice bait. And he comes in with his last Pokemon, which is a Kingdra, and this is fine. This is actually a good matchup, believe it or not, because the Dragon Tails do more than the Dragon Breath, and he has to land an Outrage to take me out. Octazooka won't cut it. Even if I get the debuff here, I will be able to get to this Outrage. Aqua Tail is double resisted, so there's no reason to even attempt to go for that. It would not do enough. And now we both simultaneously KO, but I still have 2 Pokemon left. So able to take that win as well. So GG's, JR. Into the next battle. Up against, I forgot to ask this person how to pronounce their name. Makarikop. That's what I'm going with. I was probably saying it wrong, but I'm sorry if I am. Alright, picking up a terrible lead here. We're going to switch into the Drapion. We got 2 poison types that resist grass in the back. And Shadow Machamp comes out, actually. So I'm going to be going for the Aqua Tails here because Crunch is resisted. They very smartly no-shield the first one because that doesn't do that much. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure this is a guy who had a Karate Chop Machamp. Is that what that is? It is. He's running a Karate Chop Machamp, which Karate Chop is legacy on Machamp, by the way. So he must have used an Elite TM on this thing. And he's got Rock Slide, and I found this out later. He's got Rock Slide and Dynamic Punch, which makes sense for running Karate Chop because Karate Chop is better at energy generation. Counter is better at damage. So, like, normally with Counter, that's enough fast move pressure. But since he's running Karate Chop, which does less damage, you need some other fighting type coverage, which is Dynamic Punch. Either way. So he does a very nice catch on his Venusaur, but I have a Dragalge. The Purple Shrimp here is going to be double resisting any type of grass type moves. That's why I switched into the Drapion versus the Dragalge here. And he does very smartly go for the Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is single resisted, whereas Frenzy Plant is double resisted. So, and unfortunately, we CMP tied to this next move here, I believe. Let's see if that was a CMP. It was not. It was not a real CMP. But I am going to go for this Aqua Tail here because I'm worried about him getting to a Frenzy Plant, which it wouldn't KO, but it would get me pretty low. So I'm just going to take him out before I can get there. And Shadow Machamp comes back in and gives me a little bit of farm. And what's in the back? It's a Typhlosion. Okay, so he must have thought he could have gotten to another Rock Slide there. But I'm going to be able to go for these Aqua Tails. And, ooh, sneaks an Incinerate in. It's the worst possible move to let sneak in. Incinerate is crazy for energy generation. Alright, so I have the Sirfetch'd here. And I could have thrown the Leaf Blade, but I was like, I don't want it to not KO because it's resisted. And then by the time I get to the Brave Bird, I could have just thrown another counter to take him out for frick's sake. But either way, able to take the Typhlosion out, and that's going to be the game. So GG's. GG's Makarika. Alright, going up against the next opponent, which is Moch. Okie dokie, picking up a very positive lead. He comes in with a Gyarados. I don't know how it's said, but I'm sure you guys will flame me if I pronounce it correctly. So, alright, so we landed Leaf Blade, which is neutral. The reason I wanted to land that Leaf Blade is because none of my Pokemon are particularly good up against Gyarados. My Dragalge is taking super effective damage from those Dragon Breaths, which is why I shielded the Crunch to retain health and for sure win back switch. I knew the Excadrill was coming back in, but that's why I have all this energy here. I should be able to get a shield with the second one. The first one, it does a lot. Like, Excadrill is very glassy, so normally Aqua Tail barely does anything, but these things spam out really quickly. There you go. It does more than half health. Plus, the resisted Dragon Tails are looking like super effective counters over there, so he goes for the Drill Run. That's going to be taking me out, and now I come back in with the Sirfetch'd, and there's an Executor in the back, and this is looking like a kind of a hard counter city here, but it's what ABB teams are for, you know? So I go for the Crunch. That definitely takes it out. Excadrill comes back in. I'm going to go for this Aqua Tail as soon as I get to it because I don't want to have to shield a Drill Run. This was fine. I shouldn't shield anything here. He is farming up some extra energy, which makes sense because if he wants to win this, he's going to have to get my shield and then also land a Drill Run on both Pokemon, which at this point doesn't seem possible because I can just shield this and then farm him down. But that was a good battle. Excadrill's a really cool Pokemon, and I hope to see a lot of it in the Premier Cup. I know a few people that I did these battles with don't have the ability to build XLs, which is why I'm so sad that I wasn't able to find that many XL or non-XL teams. Alright, this next one's up against Tech Grim. Shout out to Tech Grim. Tech Grim is the one who swept me 3-0 the last time I battled them. So, let's see how this goes. They're running an Absol, so I have some hope here. I have some hope that maybe I can get this done. So they go for the Leaf Storm up against my thing. I think they're running Leaf Storm, Weather Ball, and Poison Jab, which is, I think that's what PV Poke recommends. Alright, so I go for the Aqua Tail and I undercharge it because after the Leaf Storm, I can tank a Weather Ball because Leaf Storm double debuffs the attack of the Pokemon that throws it. And I'm doing neutral with those Poison Stings, so I don't have to worry about anything. Absol comes back in. I'm going to go for the Aqua Tail here instead of obviously Crunch is resisted. And oh man, Absol is super glassy. So that did quite a bit of damage there, considering it was a non-stab Aqua Tail. And now I come back in with the Sirfetch'd. And I'm glad this thing's running Snarl instead of Psycho Cut, but I still have to shield. Like a Dark Pulse, even a resisted Dark Pulse would do so much. Alright, so I build up to the Brave Bird and save that Brave Bird for later. And now I got Purple Shrimp here in the back who can get this one done for sure. Because I can tank whatever this thing throws. I'll probably not shield anything and just let Sirfetch'd finish this one off, because they're going to have to go for 2 Blast Burns here to take me out. Obviously, you don't want to be going for a Solar Beam here. That's double resisted. And plus Blast Burn's a crazy move, gets Stab, and it's, yeah, coming from Typhlosion. 2 of them will take me out. Now I can just come in with the Sirfetch'd, almost lag to death, farm them down, or farm them a Typhlosion down, and then Absol's in the back. I could have thrown 2 Leaf Blades, but it was just quicker to just counter down. So GG's, Tech Grim, I finally beat you. Haha, I am a professional. Oh, that's it. That's all we got. Welp. How about a bonus battle? This is a good bonus battle. Okay, here's a bonus battle. I got bonus battles. Don't you look at me like I don't have bonus battles. Now, this is from the Remix Cup, but I thought this was a pretty good battle here, so we're going to use it as the bonus battle. Now, we pick up a negative lead, but we have Gengar and the big bubbly boy, big boogly mustache boy here. So we're going to come in there, and they do a very nice catch on their... My son... My son's gonna ruin me. Alright, so we go for the Shadow Ball. Unfortunately, now we're gonna go for the Buble BM, because that's what it is. It's a BM. This is a BM move. Alright, so that's obviously gonna be doing neutral damage, and it will be debuffing the Scrafty, which is kind of key, because my team, the team I was using here kind of loses the Scrafty, other than my own Scrafty. So if I can debuff it, then that should enable me to like farm it down and not have to worry too much about the power-up punches coming out of it. So we're going to be going straight for the Buble BMs, and we go for the next one, which is a CMP tie. I'm going to let that go because there's no reason to shield that. Ooh, they bait with the power-up punch, which means you're getting BM'd again. All right, so this is obviously going to be triple debuffing the Sirfetch'd now, which is looking good for me. They're going to have to go for a foul play here to take me out. I get to another bubble beam here. This is going to be 4 times debuffing the Sirfetch'd. I probably counted that wrong. It might have been 3, but it just seems like it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, so they are going for the very aggressive farm down. But that is not necessarily a good... okay, so they do save the energy, so there you go. That is a very smart play on the opponent's end. Kind of calling that maybe my other Pokemon is weak to Sirfetch'd. So that's why they switched out with all of that energy here. So I'm not going to shield anything. I don't think I do. Because, yeah, this Gengar is... because the Sirfetch'd is still alive with, like, a bunch of energy. 𝘿𝐿𝐼𝐾𝐍𝐊. It is 𝘿𝐿𝐼𝐾𝐍𝐊, which is a real Spanish term. From the depths of Spain. Real deep parts of Spain. Like, you've probably never been there. That's why you've never heard of it. Oh, it's a Mandibuzz. Oh, my worst nightmare. Mandibuzz absolutely destroys this team. No. Okay, my son, Shrady, it's all up to you. Go, Shrady. Okay, so, I did get a shield there, which is fortunate because that was a Shadow Ball, not a Sludge Bomb. And I'm going to be farming up here, and I threw 3 counters, hoping that they can only get 2 Snarls in where I throw my 3 counters. It was more than hope. Like, I was I was trying to deny fast moves, but sometimes it's literally impossible. So we're not going to shield that first charge move there. And there it is. There's the extra Snarl that they sneak in. I'm going to drink some coffee to calm myself down so I don't break my phone. Okay, we need to shield one of these. Yeah, because the Aerial Ace is going to do way more than a Power-Up Punch will do. Okay, their timer is running out at this point, and I still have a Gengar alive, so it's looking good for me, and they notice that, and they shield the Mandibuzz. Well, they probably would have shielded it anyway, but this is looking good. If I can take out the Mandibuzz, oh, well. I win, though. I freaking win that game. I frickety-frackety win that. I won it. I won it. My son. I'm so proud of my boy. Oh, I was going to tell you something, but then the battle started, so. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like. Really does help out the channel, and if you're new, subscribe as long as you enjoy the content. And what I was going to tell you was with the non-XL team, as you saw there, my ELO was like 2,700 or something like that when I was doing that battle, and that was actually before I lost all the ELO. But I was trying to get the legend running the non-XL team, right? After I got past 2,900, man, it's just not easy. It's not easy. It's unfair. It's frackety unfair. I am just gonna say it. It is unfair for people who cannot build XL Pokemon. It is so hard to beat some of these teams with a non-XL team in the 2,900 range. Like, I found it relatively easy in the 2,600, 2,700, and sometimes in the 2,800 range. Like, I got a few 4-and-1s in the 2,800 range, which is why I got above 2,900. But within when I got above 2,900, like, most of the people I was going against were also not legend yet. So they're sweating their ass off trying to get to legend, right? And then the other people I went up against were gatekeeper legends who never want to give a free win. They're like, you must earn it. You must earn it by buying all of the XL candies in the world. You cannot beat me, for I am a brick wall. And fuck those guys. Just gonna be honest. Yeah, fuck those guys. Not a fan. Not a fan of you guys. You know who you are. You're banned. I'm just kidding. You guys are fine. Look, I get it. You wanna make you wanna make people earn it.
You gotta earn it. You're not good enough. You're not good enough because you're not running XL Pokemon.
That's what it feels like anyway. That's what it feels like people are saying to me. I know that's not what people are saying to me. Look, I'm gonna be real. But why what is this outro? Where are we right now? Am I doing a vlog? Is this what a vlog is? Alright, I'm gonna stop because I don't want to get into that business. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons, Billy Bravebird, Running Froggy, The North Star, Doug J. Dempsey, Ryan Borowski, Claire, JR91, Dave Adamson, Draco Bound, Kenneth Allen Reed, DJ Mimsy, Clapton Caveman, King Edward, NZ Techfree, Austin Gustovic, Darkstone, Moach, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Kitty Selfie, Kid Kulek, Edward O'Neill, Senor Stacks, Grisinator, Winter Fang, Infamous One, Trey, Brand Dixon, Daniel Timms, Ray Rafik, Raiden Seidel, Ankle Weights, Insubin, Mav Smith, Stashu, and Madhouse 655321.